of training out of the way. How do you think the sessions have gone down here?
So far so good. Everybody's alive and kicking, so that's important. It's for us goalkeepers especially, hitting the ground again, it's like your body is asking you, why are you putting it through this? So everything is bruised and battered, so you have to kind of go back through that cycle of telling your body that's going to be the norm for the next 8+ months. So but good. Yesterday was a recovery day, and so body responded well, at least on my part, so happy with that.
Do you think it's important for the team to get away and spend 12 days together down in California, kind of gel going into the season?
Yeah, I think in MLS it's always important to really make the team is the team that you have that year. And sometimes reporters and journalists, they always ask, well, do your experiences from previous years, will they help you? As individuals they may, but as collectively you have to restart in January, and you have to really forge ahead as a new unit. So I really hope that the reinforcements that I think have lined up, that they can join us quickly, because they'll be an integral part of the team. Obviously, Nico as well, coming back and joining in full training would be huge, and just kind of getting the pieces together to make sure that we can really start establishing what the squad for this year will be, and go through experiences together, because especially in preseason when it's supposed to be grueling, I think those are the moments you look back when it gets tough during the season, and you say, hey, we've done it together, we've pushed through the double days, the triple days, or whatever they put us through, and we can do it together as a unit. So it's important that we're all here and we make that experience together.
You spoke last year about how rare it is to get opportunities to compete for trophies.
Yeah, absolutely.
With CCL coming in, is that the same kind of mentality you're taking into that competition?
Yeah, not just that one. It's also obviously whatever that Campeones Cup or whatever they're calling that. There's another opportunity to win a trophy. So if that's not what you're here for, is to win trophies, and then I don't know what you're doing. You're in a wrong. I don't even want to say wrong sport, because most sports, that's what you're doing. You're fighting for trophies, and so it's exciting that we have a couple of more opportunities. But with that being said, I don't want us to obviously we don't want to neglect the season, and also the standings, and the what seed you get obviously has a big part in how you end up for playoffs, and that makes it easier or harder. So a lot of things coming our way, but a lot of opportunities as well.
A lot of the coaches and players have talked about holding the younger guys to a high standard this year, making sure they're really rising to the level of the first team. How do you think they've met that challenge?
Yeah, so far so good. I think it's got to be established that it's a privilege to come out here, and I remember times are changing obviously, and we have a bit more of an academy in place, and then it's good for people to get an experience. But when I was growing up, we would pull maybe 2 or 3 young guys in the preseason, and the pressure was immense on those young guys to really follow suit. So maybe now we have quite a lot, and it's a little bit easier to hide in the masses, if you will. So I hope they don't look at that and see an excuse there, because it ought to be a privilege to come out here and potentially fight for your dream coming true. You can be in cruise control mode and think you've made it, or you can have big aspirations and dreams and keep fighting every day to get better. And they're just at the very beginning of it, I think. If they're satisfied with where you're at, then great. I hope they're not. I see some hunger there, and that's good. But you always got to keep fighting. You always got to want more and try to get better every day. And that's hopefully some seniors rubbing off on young guys. And even if they don't make the first squad, if they can go back and take that experience and grow as an individual, then that's great.